So this is the part where we find out if it's all working or not. Just with the guests down here first. We have 3 members of Remnant right in front of me right now. Say hi.
Hi there, how are you doing?
Introduce yourselves, come on.
Hi, I'm Andy. I'm the guitarist in Remnant.
Hello.
I'm Tori, I'm one of the singers in Remnant.
And I'm Lee, and I'm the loud house in Remnant.
Excellent. 3 very, very important roles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Cool. Right. So this is your first time doing anything on the radio?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, indeed.
Yes, somebody thought it was a good idea to let us leave loose on a live mic, yeah.
Well, this is the thing. I've seen you guys a couple of times now. I'm mainly down the road here at Phoenix.
And always much appreciated.
That's okay. And
Keep coming.
yeah, you have this image, right? You have the metal image.
We do.
Yeah. But you look like you're so much fun. When you're on stage, you look like you're having like the best time of your life.
Yeah,
We usually are.
we usually I think in fairness, yeah. No, we don't like to take ourselves too seriously. The music's serious, but everything else is, party time basically.
Yeah.
That's what we're there to do, is give everyone a good time, entertain the crowd. That's our job.
Okay.
I think it's so important to have that energy as well, because you can watch bands that are sort of, they can be really into the music, but actually a lot of it's about entertaining people and about giving a show, which is something that we've always kind of tried to bear in mind. Is
If you look bored, the crowd will be bored.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have seen quite a few bands actually in that exact same situation. I really don't want to be here today, thank you. I'm contractually obliged.
X Factor.
Yeah. No, you're not, really. You're not missing it at all. So anyway, so you guys, how long you been together?
Ooh, when did we do our first gig? December
2012, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
about December
That
2012.
was actually the White Horse in Wickham.
It was.
It was indeed.
Yeah.
Bit of a historic venue there.
A historic moment as well. However long that is now, coming up 4 years?
Yeah, it's getting on that way.
Blimey.
It's nearly anniversary time.
It is.
Nearly.
Yeah. In fact, it probably is about anniversary time. Because what happened was I snuck in to do a live recording of them one day down at a practice studio. And then they heard me scream, and I never left. So that would have been about this time.
I think the thing that was so interesting about that was I'd sort of psychically, inadvertently used my crystal balls to see into the future, and had written a load of songs which had space for a second vocal.
Oh, wasn't that handy?
Yeah, it was really helpful. And then he came in and just jumped in and filled all the gaps.
words.
Words are not a problem.
You don't happen to have any lines knocking about that would go in this, would you?
Well, anything that fits.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So how does this affect your songwriting process? And if you have like dual vocals, right? So how does this work when you come to writing new material?
Well, we write quite differently, don't we?
Very much so.
He comes up with the song, he writes the riffs.
Yeah, the noise is my fault.
Excellent. Good man, thank you.
Yeah.
And then, if I'm writing, I tend to sit down with the finished article and write everything in one go. So music, rhythm, lyrics all at the same way. And then sort of present it. And Lee will fit his parts into it and write what he feels is right there. And then in terms of your process, you're quite different.
Yeah, for me, it's much more like that scene for Eminem in 8 Mile, where you sat on the bus with a notepad, just randomly scribbling lyrics, and then he'll play something like, I've got something that fits. And yes, magic hopefully happens at that point, and sometimes it does, and sometimes it most definitely doesn't.
There has been the odd disaster or two, has there not?
And that's why you've got 2 of us.
Yes. So if one of us gets it wrong, the other one might get it right.
Sorry, go on.
We've got one like that at the minute, which I wrote the vocal for ages ago. And I looked at it and just went, I hate it. use it. The rest of it's fine. This is your problem now.
So yeah, it's pretty fluid actually, isn't it? We've got very different writing styles, so something for every situation really. And if one of us can't get the mojo flowing, hopefully the other one can.
I think the other thing that's quite interesting, obviously your guys' background, like your vocal background is very, very different, so you get quite an interesting dynamic created when you've got some quite pretty, more sort of perhaps musical-esque inspired pretty vocals, and then Lee bellowing down.
Oh, I thought you was going to say, and then there's Tori.
Thing is, I do think that's part of the thing that kind of makes our sound what it is that all 5 of us have got completely different backgrounds, completely different tastes in music, and I definitely think that kind of feeds through everything that we do.
Yeah. Well, that's quite a nice thing then, because obviously you're not going to just stick with one particular style, so there'll be something in there for everyone, really.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the plan.
Hopefully, yeah. We hope so.
That's where we're aiming.
Yeah, well, it seems to be working so far. So if you've
Thank
been going
you.
for 4 years, you're doing something right.
Well, yeah, that's the theory. Either that or we can't take the hint. One of the two.
Okay, so you're based in Wickham and Maidenhead, right? Obviously, you've been playing all over the country as well, haven't you?
Yeah. We've been spreading our wings of late, haven't we?
Wales is some of the latest ventures.
Wales, yes, we've been over there. We've been actually quite a lot of venues over Wales, went it? Pontypridd, Pontypool.
Up Gloucester Way.
Up Gloucester Way, Colford, in which we're back there soon as well, actually.
Yeah. On your birthday.
29th.
On my birthday, yes. Yes, and I've got to drive.
Well, that'll be one to remember.
Yeah, me driving down
cheers,
the M4.
thank you.
Yeah.
Only another 250 miles to go. Thank you
That's
very
the
much.
one. But yeah, where else have we been up to? We've been up
York.
Yeah, up York Way,
Selby.
Derby, Selby. So yeah, we've sort of really shoved out from being around this area now, and yeah, we're not here as much as we used to
No,
be.
not at all.
No.
Which is why Saturday's going to be quite nice, given it's going to be a nice local gig.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're playing the Phoenix on Saturday night?
We are.
Yes. For the, how many times is that this year?
It's
All of them.
quite regular.
Well, you've got to have a home venue, don't you?
Yeah, you know. So, we try to get there once every 3 months or so.
Yeah.
Occasionally we go there a bit more frequently, but yeah, once every 3 months roughly. So it's probably the third or fourth time we played there this year.
Yeah, because I saw you a couple of months ago at the This Dying Hour.
Ah,
yes.
Yes,
that was a
This
good
Dying
gig.
Hour were doing their album playback, which
Yes.
I'd not been to a gig before where someone was like, right, this is the album, we're going to play it all live. So it was an interesting experience for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good gig. Good. They really stepped up, I think.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time I'd heard them as well, because I'd
really?
known Dave and Ash before, and they were just doing their like acoustic stuff and their sort of like slightly jazzy, swingy sort of thing. It's like, yeah, this is
Bit
different.
It's most definitely wearing a different coat.
Yeah. So he stepped away from the top hat and whatever. And it's like, I get this. But no, it was a really, really great night. So everyone there was brilliant. But I mean, I did enjoy the album playback. But how come you got to support them?
They requested it, I believe. Is that
Yes.
correct, or am I
I think-
being
I think
really
so.
egotistical?
I think you're right in saying that, but I don't know why.
No, we got a call from Neil down at Alternator Gigs, or a message rather, and he said, this Dying Hour are doing their launch, and they've asked for you guys to come down and support them. So we was very flattered and immediately said, yeah, of course.
Nice.
No worries. So we kind of vaguely know them through various different means, don't we?
Oh yeah.
Through lots of different social circles. So yeah, it was a nice surprise when they asked us to do it.
Nice to do it in the Phoenix as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
you always get such a good crowd in the Phoenix, and yeah.
Yeah,
Nice familiar faces.
everyone looked like they were enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the Wall of Death.
Yeah.
Was this a cuddle each other nicely moment by any chance?
No,
No,
I think
this
that,
was an
that was a
actual
Wall of Death. That one, yeah. We've parted ways with the Wall of Death. We've gone a bit more.
Parted ways is strong.
Well, no, we vary it up nowadays. You know, everyone does the Wall of Death. It's been done lots. So come down to a show, see what we do instead. It could be one of many things.
Yeah, it's just that you looked so happy when you were building it up.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, would everyone mind? Just all of you on this side, out to this wall, and all of you on the other side to the other wall.
Oh.
And when I say go, and it was like, okay, fine. I was like, okay, I'm just going to step back because I know what's going to happen here. I don't want to get caught in this. But it was like the most fun Wall of Death I've ever seen.
It is that wonderful moment. I love watching
Well,
it.
go on then.
From stage, it's fantastic because what you see happen is you see those that are up for it suddenly start pushing everyone back, and then you see those with their pints look at them and go, uh-oh. Beeline for the back of the room. So it's always an amusing moment. And then occasionally we've had a poor photographer suddenly realise they're right in the middle of it all.
Anyone with expensive photography equipment may wish to take a step back.
Surely that's the best place to be though, because you capture the moment. And when you're right in the middle of it, so there's no escape, right? So this is either going to be my best photo ever, or not. I'm going to have something to tell the grandkids about one day if I recover.
There's a fantastic photo. It was maybe our second gig. It was at the Hobgoblin in Maidenhead. May she rest in peace. But yeah, the Hobgoblin in Maidenhead, and we just sort of went sod it, jumped over the barrier and straight into the crowd. There's a fantastic picture of just the mosh pit colliding and everyone falling. I'm at the bottom of the pile, and I just immediately put my hands up in the air and went, "Grab me!" I'm being hauled up by people. There's this fantastic action shot. It's on our Facebook page, I think.
Yeah, it's somewhere around the place. Yeah. And then there's that moment of panic when you realise you've got to get back to the microphone to carry on the rest of the song. Yeah,
got about 20 seconds.
Oh no, we had wireless mics back then.
I know
That's
that was
probably
the
why we
wireless.
don't have wireless mics anymore.
They're easier to lose. Where are you online? Where are you on social media?
So it's everything /Remnant UK. Everything.
Literally
so
everything.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Our website is remnantuk.co.uk.
Yeah.
Reverb Nation.
Yeah, there's that thing. Yeah, YouTube.
YouTube. All of these things.
All of the above. Yes. So.
And for all of your Remnant
SoundCloud.
social media consolidated into one affordable monthly social media.
For the wonderful price of £0.0.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely
That's
free.
a bargain.
Oh, it's good, isn't it?
Absolute bargain.
If you go to our website, there's links to all of it from there, and there's actually a live feed that pulls everything through, so you can see it all from one
So
place.
if you don't want to have to stalk us across various platforms, you can do it efficiently in one place.
Well, that's very considerate.
I thought so.
For the busiest stalker, here you go. It's all in one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Want to know where we're doing? There it is.
Yeah. See, and that's what makes you so nice. Okay, so you got the gig on Saturday? at
We
the
have.
Phoenix? Yeah. CDs?
CDs will be there.
Excellent.
Yes.
Happy days.
Yes. It will be our EP down there. We've got some T-shirts as well. We've got stickers.
Temporary
Yeah,
tattoos.
yeah.
Temporary tattoos. They're running out on temporary tattoos. I think there's only a couple left.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know. Get your temporary tattoos whilst they last. Limited edition. Official. There you go.
Can only use them once, though. That's the problem.
Show your
True.
support for about 48 hours.
Yeah. It means you haven't got to commit long term. That's what we're saying.
Well, in case you change your mind.
Or just quickly whip round the corner to the tattoo parlour and just get them to trace over it.
Oh, that is a great idea. Okay. Keeping business local. That's what we like.
Exactly. It's a tattoo template.
Yeah,
That's
there
what
any
it is.
late night tattooists in Wickham? Let's find some.
Yep, so you can buy all that wonderful stuff from us and we keep it bargain cheap. You can get a t-shirt, CD and a sticker for the bargain price of £10, so you can't say fairer than that.
No, that sounds pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, can't complain with that.
Absolutely.
Happy days. Right, we're going to crack on and play a song from this Dying Hours album,
Awesome.
which I
Excellent.
believe I've censored.
Hope so.
I know there was a big bit in the middle that I had to reverse.
We're about to find out.
Yeah, so
Have you just used an enormous beep?
I thought about dropping like a lamb noise in it or something like that, just something like overly cute just to
Yeah.
cover it up. But I didn't have time, and we ain't got any lambs around here, so I just thought, just do it the normal way. Right, so we're going to be joining you guys upstairs very shortly, in about 10 minutes or so. So we're going to play this song, have a couple of adverts, come at the ads with another song, and then straight up to you guys.
Nice.
And we'll have
Excellent.
10 minutes of
Awesome.
you
Looking
live.
forward to it.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We'll be with you very, very soon. Thank you, Remnant.
Cheers.
Brace yourselves, everyone. We should have Remnant ready to go.
Good evening, Radio Land. We are Remnant, coming at you live from Wickham Sound, in the heart of High Wickham. This song is called Kept from Canaan.
Is it on?
Next little song for you is an oldie. It's from our EP. It's called Imprisoned. Now remember, guys, if you're driving your car, don't mosh. All right, pull over at the side of the road. Practice safe moshing. Remember this. Side by side. there, folks. So regular programming will resume shortly. Right, here we go. So this is a song called Malevolent Promise. We hope you enjoy it. So yes, this is our last one. Then we're going to hand back over and stop hijacking Wickham Sound. We have to say thank you so much to all the guys. The team down here have been absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, guys. Been a real pleasure. We hopefully see you all again soon. And remember, we are just down the road at the Phoenix this Saturday. So come down and see what you've been hearing, if you're brave enough. Right, so this is Hate Me, folks. Enjoy.
Walk in the blackness of your smiling life, the convolution of your soul. Live in the architect of your own demise, disintegration of control. Through machinations of justice and fate, you run and try and threat. Within the motivation of my own creation of a hole inside your head. Only after you cannot see my mind. I know your treachery. Only after you'll never be. This is our destiny. When you're contagious to all the touch, we're bound to our enemies. Gratuitous madness is never too much. This is your disease. Exterminate everything, all that you see. Glimpsing in your mind. Sucking everyone to company. Forever in your shit. I fly. Forever after children of pain. I time has come to be
Thanks very much for watching that video that we've just had on. That was Remnant upstairs in the Blue Room, the first band that we've had this run, and I'm sure you'll agree, that was awesome. In fact, it was so awesome, it broke my phone. Thank you very much. It didn't really, just for legal reasons. If you want to follow us on this channel, then click either there, or somewhere over there, or just behind Luke. And you can subscribe to this, and you can get all of the things that we put up on this channel. So cheers, thanks very much. See you later.